Thank you very much for tuning in to this channel. I know we are going to learn how to drive with a team of experts. I know so many students have been asking, even those experienced driver, even those who are going for exam, others are in driving schools, but they have a major problem on how to handle a manual vehicle. I am here to bring you another chance to bring to you how to change gear. Remember that to change gear, you must have this what we call gear lever. You must have what we call gear lever, and this gear lever has got different types of gears. For example, a manual vehicle, as I can say, or if I may say, a manual vehicle has got 3 gears. I want to explain here very well and clearly that a manual vehicle has got 3 gears. Gear number 1 is moving forward. We call it forward gear. The second gear, we call it reverse gear. Reverse gear, it is when you want to move backward. And the third gear is what we call neutral gear. So we have 3 types of gear: forward gear, reverse gear, and neutral gear. And every type of gear has got its functions. Get me very right here. So many drivers have been misusing or have been mishandling these gears, and that makes a bigger difference, and that's why they usually even cause accident. Let us speak, let us talk here. We are discussing here. This discussion will help one of you. Kindly watch till the end. Remember to subscribe, like, comment. Ask me a question through the comment section. My name is Instructor David. Now, let me come back here. As we have said, that has got 3 gears. Gear number 1 is forward gear. Second gear is reverse gear. Third gear is neutral gear. Now, let me come to each and every functions, and I may teach you through the questions. The first question is this: how many gears do we have? We have 3 gears. Gear number 1 is forward gear. Second gear is reverse gear. Third gear is neutral gear. For the reverse gear, we only put reverse gear whenever we are moving backward. I know we are right there. Neutral gear, you put it neutral before starting the engine, and before changing from reverse to forward gears, you have to put it neutral gear. We put neutral gear whenever we want to disengage handbrake. Before engaging handbrake, you put before disengaging, you put neutral, then you engage, then you may put either forward or reverse gear. Neutral gear, you put neutral gear whenever you are parking your vehicle. You put neutral gear, and the main function of neutral gear is when your vehicle has got a mechanical problem. You engage neutral gear. You engage neutral gear here. Whenever your vehicle has got a mechanical problem, you engage neutral gear so that you may be able to pull or push without any problem. Get me right. I say we put reverse gear whenever we want to move backward. We put neutral gear. The main here function of neutral gear is whenever your vehicle has got a mechanical problem, you may put neutral gear for it to be able to pull or push without any problem. And for those who are using manual like this one, this vehicle here is a manual vehicle. And a manual vehicle is very simple and very easy. Hakuna gari rahisi kudrive kama manual vehicle. Generate the positive attitude to drive manual vehicle, my members. So, ikipata mechanical problem, engage neutral gear. In the case of your battery has got a problem, I'll be teaching you about the battery. This is a sign for battery. In the case of if it has got a battery problem, it's a manual vehicle, maybe battery yako imeenda chini kidogo, you can jump start using these gears. Are we together? Yes. For manual vehicle, you just engage any gear like gear 2. Watu wasukume kabisa, momentum ikishika ya speeding, you can now start uistue. Are we together? Inakuwa rahisi sana na ni mzuri. But for those who have automatic vehicle, when the battery fails, you don't have any another solution to do unless you find someone else, someone who has got the jumpers. Hizi waya zangu hapa, these jumpers. Hizi jumpers ashikanishe kule kwa battery, achukue gari yake ndio akustue. Are we together? Kishashikanisha ndio mweze kugurumisha. I'll be teaching you even how to jumpstart the vehicle. So worry not. Just keep on watching, subscribe, share with your family and friends. Let them still learn here. You know it's gonna be very easy. If you have any question, ask me via the comment section. So the third gear, we said the next gear is the forward gear. And the forward gear here is when you want to move forward. And these gears have got alternative. The forward gear has got alternatives. Why does it have alternative gears? Reason here is because when moving forward, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a saloon vehicle, a 5-seater vehicle. It has got an alternative gear of number 1 to number 5. And the weakest gear is gear number 1 because you can't move for a longer distance with a certain gear. You have to keep on adjusting either upward or downward. Therefore, you have gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5. Opposite gear 5 is where we have a reverse gear. Opposite gear 5, that's where we have reverse gear. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, reverse opposite number 5. So now, when you are adjusting this one, when you are applying gears for the forward, moving forward, you start with gear 1. You go to gear 2, you go to gear 3, you go to gear 4, you go to gear number 5. Now, situations or circumstances where you must add or move to the next, or maybe to previous or to the next gear is this. Gear number 1 is used whenever you are starting the motion. Gear number 1 is used whenever you are approaching sharp beds or sharp corners. Number 1 is applied whenever you are in traffic jam. Gear number 1 is applied whenever you are in rough roads. Gear number 1 is applied every time you've stopped. Now ulikuwa gear number 3 ama gear 2, you have to go back to gear number 1. Those are the uses of gear number 1, or instances whenever you apply gear 1. Instances on whenever you apply gear number 2 is number 1, whenever you are in roundabout. Whenever you want to start speeding, you want to get the momentums in a talk, in the best talk, you put gear number 2. Gear number 2, you apply gear number 2 whenever you are approaching bumps. Gear number 3, I mean another area whenever you use gear number 2 is whenever you are approaching beds which are not sharp. Gear number 2 is still used whenever you are approaching an uphill ambayo si sharp sana. You can use gear number 2 or gear 1 or gear 3. Uphill necessarily does not mean there's a certain gear for uphill. Na watu wengi wamekuwa kiuliza kwa mlima nataka gear gani? Hainaka specific gear sana sana, depend ile strength umepanda nayo. But ukicheze uanzie na gear 1 kule chini, upande weke gear 2, upande kule juu upande gear 3. Karibu kumalizia urudi gear number 2 inakuwa mzuri sana. Although ina depend na ile speed umeapproach nayo mlima nayo. Gear number 3 unaweka wakati una overspeed. Sasa ni kuspeed kabisa, want to speed kabisa ukiwa kwa highway. Wakati una overtake unafaa kuwa gear number 3. Those are the uses of gear number 3. Gear number 4 unawekanga hii wakati umeshika momentum vizuri kwa highway, hakuna gari mbele, unaweka gear 4 ama 5, gear 4 ama 5, gear 4 ama 5. Ni ya kuchoose ama kumaintain ile speed umechagua. But remember, each gear kuna ile speed pattern inafaa iwe. Gear number 1 inafaa iwe speed ya 0 to 35. Gear number 2 inafaa iwe 35 to 45. Gear 3 inafaa iwe 45, 50, around 60, 65. Gear number 4 inafaa iwe 65, 80, hapo in between. Gear number 5 inafaa iwe 80 and above, 110. That's the maximum speed limit in highway. So remember that the speed must conquer with the pattern wise. Remember the pattern of the gears must conquer with the type of the roads you are traveling in. You can't tell me that you can be in rough road and drive with gear number 3. No, rough road is gear 1 or gear 2. You can't tell me that you can drive with gear number 1 in highway unless only when we have a traffic jam. That is when you can apply gear number 1. Members, and for those who are watching, my dear online student, remember to change gears depending with the type of the roads you are driving in. Remember, whenever you go in low gears, your fuel consumption inakuja mafuta zaidi is high. Your fuel consumption is high whenever you are driving in low gears. Remember, whenever you are speeding in low gears, fuel consumption inakuwa very high. Remember, whenever you are driving low gears, high speed, inakunya mafuta. Remember, whenever you are driving low speed in high gears, your vehicle may either go off or it will consume a lot of fuel. So pattern wise, speed and gears and the road lazima zipelekane. Hapa uko na mangears, lazima zipelekane na ile speed unaenda nayo, lazima zipelekane na aina ya barabara. Yani lazima gari yako iende in smooth vizuri, slow motion vizuri. Remember that you have 3 gears. Gear number 1 is we call forward gear. Forward gear has got alternative of gear number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hizo ni za kuenda mbele. Na nimekuambia wakati ya kuweka gear gani na inafaa kuwa speed gani. The second gear is what we call neutral gear. Unaweka ikiwa na mechanical problem. Neutral inakuwa free. Inaweza sukumwa ama kuvutwa. Remember we have reverse gear, unaweka wakati unarudi nyuma. And among the 3 type of gears, ukiulizwa which is the strongest gear, just say it is the reverse gear, because you can move for a longer distance without alternating, oh my road, without alternating, bila kubadilisha. You can move for a longer distance without alternating, oh my road, forgive me. Ulimi yangu imekuwa uzito sana, but I understand, I know itakuwa tu nyepesa, haijakuwa hivyo tena. So when you want to move for longer distance without alternating, you engage reverse gear. Whenever you want to move forward, now you may put gear 1, gear 2, gear 3, gear 4, gear 5, depending with the speed, depending with the type of the roads. Lazima ziambatane. So today I wanted to teach you about the gears, when and how to change gears. Remember, I'll still proceed and continue bringing you these tutorials on how to drive your vehicles, either manual or automatic. But now I want to concentrate with the manual. After I'm done with the manual, I'm going to bring you on a channel of videos on how you may drive your vehicles, and still on the model town mode, and still on the road signs. You can see the road signs there. I'll teach you about the road. I'll teach you about the road signs, and still teach you on how to operate your automatic vehicles, either experienced drivers, either the learner drivers, and those who are going for exam. Ask me the question. The numbers that is here in my screen. Text me on WhatsApp. Call me. I'm gonna answer you any question you want to ask. For those who want to invest in driver, Uber experience, I'm here. I'm going to explain to you, and I'm going to even advise on which vehicle to buy, the type of CC that you consume less fuel, and you are going to earn better. Because if you use in an Uber vehicle, you use the vehicle that got a high CC, your vehicle will consume a lot of fuel, therefore you won't save anything. Kindly keep on watching. I'm gonna bring you more videos and more tutorials on how to advise you based on the vehicle, either buying new, either buying old. Remember that this is a journey, and learning is a journey, and learning is through information. It is good for you to listen to this information to be of help to you. Either ulishamaliza kusoma mapema, either hujamaliza kusoma, either hujaanza kusoma driving, anzia kuwatch this channel, and I know it's gonna be of help to you. Thank you very much for those who are watching me outside Kenya, because I'm located in Nairobi, Kenya. Those who are watching me from Tanzania, thank you very much. Asanteni sana watu yangu. Endelea kusoma zaidi hapa. Auliza mimi swali zote nitakujibu. For those who are watching me from US, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, UK, Poland, in short, whenever you are, Qatar, where. Thank you very much. Keep watching. Keep sharing this channel with your family and friends. And I know by the end, you are going to get the best. Kudos and thank you very much.